Hi, it's Chris from Trip Paranormal. Welcome to today's vlog for April 13th. And my dog wants to say hi, so Optimus, say hi to the people. Are you a good boy? Are you a poodle? Hey, be good and I'll give you a treat afterwards. Oh yeah, you heard that. Now get down. This is like the fourth time I've tried to refilm this because he keeps on trying to jump on me and he's like, thinks he's a lap dog. Well, I guess considering my size, he could be a lap dog. Anyway, today's vlog will be, have two rants at the end, and will be an explanation of what happened for today's investigation, why it didn't take place. Now, last night there was some fears that there was going to be some more extreme weather conditions, really bad rain and snow in the area. So I was a bit hesitant whether I should go or not, and even when I woke up I thought, you know, what's the point, you know, the weather is going to shut me down. But I decided to go anyway to try and connect spiritually to the spirits that are there. But I drove down there and got a later start in the day too, because I thought with the colder weather I wanted to warm up just a tad. And I got down there, it was snowing but barely snowing. It was cold but nothing I couldn't handle. It wasn't extreme cold, no rain. But however, I noticed that when I got there, there was a lot of signs posted about bears and rockfall hazards. And I mean, for the amount of time that I've been coming to the Othello tunnels, I've never seen a sign like that up there. I know they say technically they're closed in the winter months from, like, you know, October to April. But yeah, there's quite a few signs, and I ignored it anyway because I know that, you know, even though it said tunnels are closed, the fencing at the first tunnel is it was easy to sneak through. Well, I got there and to the first tunnel and sadly was disappointed because they had multiple bear and rockfall signs up once again, but they have reinforced the fencing at the first tunnel, and so there's no way you could climb through, sneak by. In theory you could kind of climb over, but however, because of the real dangers of the possibility of bears and rockfall hazards, I don't want to have any obstacles in my way. If I need to run like a mother, I don't want to have to be climbing things like I'm running from the popo. I mean, hell, when I was younger I never ran from police because I couldn't climb and jump over stuff, so not that I was a bad apple when I was younger. But yeah, so I was disappointed about that, and of course it was like being teased. Like I could see things in the tunnels, I could hear conversations. I'm still mad about that. I'm sorry, I'm still really disappointed about that. I was glad that the spirits let themselves be known to me, and the impression I got was that they felt happy that I came there, and I felt happy that I was at least able to come there, even though I couldn't really investigate. I stood at the gate, the entrance to the first tunnel, for about an hour, just kind of hanging out, talking with them, and trying to figure out, you know, is there a way I can climb through, is there a way I can take down part of this fencing so I can get through, run in and out if I need to, and unfortunately there wasn't, so, yeah. I was really looking forward to this one, so I'm, yeah, quite disappointed on it, and I just can't stop saying and I don't know whether I'm actually going to try and censor out the swearing on this, or I'm going to let it go. It depends how I feel later. But, so yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to wait for a couple more weeks until the area is safer. And when I did leave, I did the real world dangers of the bears. I could tell that there had been bears in the area. Usually they're farther back from the tunnels. There's a gate at the first tunnel and a gate at the last tunnel. Usually they're beyond the last tunnel, but I could tell, I saw signs that they were closer in, that they had come from some direction, because there's a river that runs by the tunnels, and then on the other side of the path at one point there's like a little a creek marsh, and by looking in the at the land right coming up to the water, I could see lots of animal tracks. I could see some bear tracks, some of which look fresh, so disappointed, but That's all I can say right now, alright? I guess I just have to wait for next time, but they say that everything happens for a reason, so I'm going to go with that. And I had mentioned that I was going to go on raNTS. Well, and excuse me for the way I look. I'm tired after I got up earlier, barely slept last night. I did try and nap when I came home, but yeah, I'm a big boy, so I need a lot of sleep. And I never get enough sleep. But one of the subjects I was going to rant about, these paranormal people, whether it's paranormal investigators, ghost hunters, if you will, that have their own shows, or whether they're just, you know, investigators like me and other people out there who are just trying to, you know, gather evidence, etc., etc. What I hate is hearing is what we do is dangerous. Now, I mean, yes, there is a danger of demonic possession, you know, dark entities in any location investigation. However, you know, when I hear these people go, oh, this building's older, you know, the floor could give out, it's dangerous, you know, asbestos, you know, what we do is dangerous, it's so deadly. You know what? F you. Seriously. The Othello tunnels, let's look at the real world dangers. First of all, you have rock slide possibilities. And that's any time of year, mostly during the winter, but any time of year there's a possibility of rock slides. You also have the danger of running into possible mountain cats, wolves, and definitely bears. So next time I hear somebody go, oh, what they do is so dangerous, you know what, I'm going to kick them in the ass and tell them to go themselves. Because until these investigators do go to places like where I go, then you know what, I don't want to hear what they do is dangerous. You know what, they're a bunch of That's right, I said it, they're a bunch of pisses me off. And while I'm pissed off, the other subject I'm going to rant about is fangirls. Fangirls. Jesus. Now there's... Now I know there's guys who are fanboys. And a lot of people say that the fangirls are strictly for Ghost Adventures and Zach Baggins. And I used to believe that to be true until I noticed more on Twitter and I actually looked at it and paid attention. There is fangirls for Haunted Collector, there's fangirls for Destination Truth, excuse me, there's fangirls for Ghost Hunters, but here's what it is with these fan people, and I'm going to keep on using the term fangirls because 95% of the people that I see, it's females out there that are acting like this, the ones that go, oh, you know, oh, Zach Baggins, you know, you're an inspiration to us, you're the first person to do anything like this. Saying the same thing to Jason Gates from Haunted Collector. Basically the trend that I noticed, these fangirls will go gaga over the pretty boy investigators. And I mean, I've seen the guys do it for the female investigators out there too. But like I said, it's way more for the females that, you know, oh, you know, you've never gone here, you've opened everybody's eyes to this, you know, you're blah, blah, blah. Now, in my head, I picture John Zaffis, you know, people like the Constantinos, John Zaffis, who have been doing this for a lot longer than the guys from Ghost Hunters, Destination Truth, and even Ghost Adventures. Hell, Zach Baggins even referred to John Zaffis as the godfather of the paranormal. He's been around, like I said, him and the Constantinos, you know, just because up until recently, before Haunted Collector, John Zaffis didn't have his own show, but Zaffis, the Constantinos, you know, they've been doing this forever. They don't need their own show. They've gotten tons of good evidence. But yet you get these fangirls. I don't know who's texting me. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. But yeah, these fangirls are going gaga. And it's like, you know what? I picture in my head John Zaffis when he checks Twitter. This is what I picture in my mind. Motherfuckers. Like, I just, you know, like, I mean, do people not think that when you go gaga over these investigators who are not the first to do stuff like this, who are not the first to go to these locations, like, do you, I don't even, whenever I see a fangirl on Twitter, if I've started following them, I unfollow them, because it's just, the pisses me off. You know, there's people, like, learn from, you know, you people want to be, you fangirls want to be paranormal investigators, but yet you're only following the pretty boys, the cute boys, you know. Like here's an example. Jason Hawes, before he lost all the weight, he didn't have girls going nuts for him. Now that he's lost the weight, he's getting hit on. It's a bunch of bull as far as I'm concerned. I don't think I'll ever become famous, but I swear to Christ if I do, I'm off in Facebook because I don't want to deal with the fan people. It's just stupid. So yeah, so fangirls, next time you think about tweeting Zach Baggins or Jason Gates or any paranormal investigator and telling them that, you know, they're the inspiration, that they're the first ones who've brought light to people's eyes, you know what? Stick your head up your ass and shut the up. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so there's my rants. So yeah, thanks for checking out this vlog. I'll keep you updated as to when the next attempted investigation will be at the Othello tunnels. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, but I'll have to look at it because I also have to arrange it around my wrestling schedule. And the next weekend I am kid-free when my son goes to his mom's. Unfortunately, I have 2 wrestling shows back-to-back. So yeah, I might have to wait for a month, a couple weeks to a month. We'll see how things go. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for checking out this vlog. Sorry about the lack of shout-outs, but big shout-out. I'm just in one of those moods right now. But a big shout-out to all the people watching this, all my followers, all my friends. Y'all are great. I love you for it. So yeah, don't forget to do the usual, you know, follow the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel at Trip Paranormal 71. Follow me on Twitter at Trip_Paranormal. Like us on Facebook at Trip Paranormal 71. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, until then, keep on checking out the videos, keep on sharing them, keep on liking them, and stay spooky, my friends.